Good morning, everybody. I hope you are inspired and having an awesome Monday. Ready to go. Okay, so come on, say hi. Love to see you. Hey, Balder. And if you are in Facebook or YouTube or anything like that, jump on and say hi to me in the chat there. And hey, Murray, how are you? Hey, Muriel. Good to see you. Oh, my friend's telling me to send her the link, but I can't do it right now. I'm already on. So, yeah, let me know if you have any questions. I'd love to chat to you. Now, today I want to talk about something that is kind of controversial, particularly for women. And it's something that I learned and I was like, oh my God, that's brilliant. I didn't even realize that. And that is the difference between anger and power. What is it really? When so often women who, particularly with women, but this is true with anybody. We have this thing about certain emotions that are bad emotions, right? It's bad to be sad. It's bad to be angry. It's bad to be all of these different things. Until I realized that, in fact, anger can be power. It can be powerful. Hey, Laurentino, how are you? Good to see you. And what is the difference? What is the difference between power and anger? Like a good kind of anger. If you grew up in a religious community like I did, they used to call it righteous anger, right? But of course, a lot of their anger was not righteous at all. It was just anger. So one type of anger is when we feel thwarted, right? And hey, Nicole, hey, Laurentino, she's in Brazil. Yeah, go Brazil. One type of anger is when we feel thwarted, right? A lot of times anger comes from a deep sense of fear or a lack of control, right? And so when we feel like I can't control the situation and we get angry, how often did your parents do that to you, right? When they felt like they just felt like things were getting out of control and so they screamed at you, okay? Anger is a way that we try to use to push other people or force other people, or it's a reaction where if we're afraid we're out of control or things are out of our control, we often get angry. Or it's a fear response, right? So how often if someone cuts you off when you're driving, right? And it scares you, right? You're freaked out. You could have been in an accident. And then that next reaction after fear is anger. You bugger! Start screaming at him, okay? So that's one type of anger. Hey, cute. But what is the difference when we're talking about power? Power is a different thing entirely, okay? So often oftentimes when people, you see them and they're like really passionate about something, about a great injustice, right? They're passionate about like the fact that, children are being abused around the world and child trafficking and, the subjugation of women and all of these types of topics, right? They're passionate about their desire to stop this injustice or to change things, okay? That is something very different. You can have that and it can give you power. It can give you incentive. It can move you forward, right? And so often when we are passionate about something and we are being powerful about it, somebody can come along and criticize us and be like, well, you're just angry. You're just being angry. That's not a good thing. You're an angry person. You're an angry woman, right? And try to put you down, try to denigrate what you're doing with that passion and with that power. So I want to make the differentiation between the type of anger we feel, which is a fear response or a feeling of being out of control or being helpless, and then we react with anger, to being powerful, right? So, but with women especially, we get when a woman is coming up and she is being powerful and standing in her power and standing against injustice, right? Then people can come and just try to put her down by saying it's anger, by by pretending it's something that is, oh, well, a woman shouldn't be like that. A woman shouldn't be angry. That's not womanly, right? That's whole bullshit thing about what is or isn't womanly. Hey, Genesis, how are you? So, and hi, Trini. So we're talking about different types of anger, right? There's the one anger, which is just fear-based and feeling out of control. And so you have an emotional anger response, right? And then there's the other anger, which is not really anger, it's power. And now that you understand the difference, right? It's power, it's the desire to change. So when you understand the difference, you can see, okay, wait, hold on, this passion, this emotion that's coming up in me, this is powerful. I should embrace it. I want to embrace myself. I want to, when I see someone else speaking with this kind of power, support them and love them for what they're doing, for being passionate about their mission, their goal, about ending injustice, right? Hey, Sierra. And that's the difference. That's the difference. So I want us to be careful not to judge ourselves and not to judge other people, and particularly women, because when men do this, we see them as like, oh, okay, well, good for him. Yeah, he's really passionate about his beliefs. And oftentimes when women do it, they get put down as just being, oh, that she's just being an angry bitch or whatever, right? So we want to really be careful of that and not judge ourselves either when we come across and we feel this strong passion and emotion for about a cause, about something that, about standing up for the innocent, standing up against injustice. That is a beautiful thing. We want to embrace it and embrace our power to be that way and to affect change. So that's what I want to talk about today, is the difference between those two things. One is understandable, right? But we want to find a better way to deal with that. We don't want to just react to things in that kind of way. When it's sort of the negative anger that's based on fear or lack of control. But when it's this positive emotion, it's really something else, right? And that's why they used to call it righteous anger, but it's really power, right? When we are standing up and our voices are raised and we are passionate and we are powerful, that is a beautiful thing. Love it and embrace it and support others that are doing it. And don't try to tear them down by belittling it and being like, well, they're just, she's just being angry, right? So that's what I wanted to talk about. And I hope that gives you power, because when I recognized this distinction, it allowed me to stand in my power better, because before that, I did have this sort of judgment that I've been brought up with against being angry, right? But as that's like a negative emotion or a bad emotion, quote unquote. Instead, recognizing, wow, that's actually power. That is powerful. And people have been trying to get us to abandon our power by belittling it. So stand powerful, stand strong, understand when you are in that position, when you are being that way, when you are standing in your power. It is a beautiful thing. Embrace it. Okay. So that's what I want to talk about today. I hope you guys have an amazing, beautiful week, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.